Good morning once again. I think we have enough people so we can start. I think some of us are conversant with how to use the chat. So if you can hear me, please give me a wave, okay? Just give me a wave if you can hear me. I need to know that we are all on the same page. So please give me a wave if you can hear me. Okay, great. So I'm sure most of us can hear. Good morning to our new joiners. Can you hear me? Please give me a wave if you can hear me. If you have anything to say, please use the chat option. Great, great. Okay, so you're all welcome to today's event. Today is basically for the accounting students. We are here to answer the question, why accounting? Why should you choose the accounting option? And we have some executives with us today. We have our head of department with us today. But before we start, we'd get an opening prayer. So for this to be very, very effective, I need you guys to be able to interact with me. So to make sure that happens, I'll do my own part of the bargain and then you do yours too. I have 300 CDs for grabs today. Yes, I have 300 CDs for grabs today, and it'll be going to the most participating member and anybody who would volunteer, somebody who would ask questions, and yes, those things. So if you agree or if you're excited, please let me see your hands up, okay? Just give me a wave. Just give me a wave if you are excited. Me, I see you. John, I see you. John Apreku, I see you. Ni Abe, I see you. Frida, hi. Okay, so please let's start with God, okay? We are praying. We are praying. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for today. We thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for everything you've done with us. Father, as we're about to start, we pray that you, Lord, will be with us, guide our path, guide our ways, help us to understand whatever we are about to say. And at the end of the day, all the glory and honor will be unto your name. These are many things we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Please don't
Amen.
unmute yourself, okay? Everybody should stay muted. Once again, my name is Nevisa Oting Abibio, and I'm your moderator for today. I'm here with Discipline. Discipline is the president of the Accounting Students Association. Discipline, if you are here, please give us a wave. So the topic for today is why accounting? Why should you choose the accounting option? What we are not going to do today is to tell you why you shouldn't choose any other. What we are mainly here to do is to should tell you why we should choose accounting. Why accounting? Every option is good, every field is good, but why accounting? That is what we are here to do today. Like I said before, we have 300 Ghana cedis for grabs today. I need you guys to be interactive. I need you guys to be very excited and follow. If you ask questions, if you volunteer, if I see that you are answering certain questions, you would get something. Are we good? Are we good? Great, great. So the ground rules for today is that you guys should be muted. Please stay muted. If you have anything to say, please use the chat option. I don't know for Android users, but the chat option should be at the bottom right for iPhone users. If you have any question, please use the chat option. I'm reading it right now, so I am following. If you have anything to say, please use the chat option. Okay, so Discipline is here. Discipline is ready. He will just give us a little address, and then he can introduce some of his team members, the executives of the Accounting Students Association, who are also here with us today. So Discipline, please, if you are ready. Okay, so Discipline is having some issues with his network. So let's give him 5 minutes. 5 minutes, then he would address us. Okay, guys. So in order not to waste any time, our HOD has joined us today. So we'll just give him the platform for him to introduce himself, answer all our questions. Anything you've been hearing about the accounting option, please ask him a lot of questions, because this is a step in the right direction. This is how you are going to be able to choose what you want to do, what you want to major in. So please, all the questions you have, kindly ask him. He's on with us right now. So I'm going to leave the floor for him and then he'll take over. Thank you very much.
All right, good morning. Can you all hear me? All right.
Yes.
Okay. Is it okay to do the video? So at least those who have not, they don't know me in person, they can see me.
Yes, please. And
Okay.
anybody who wants to also video too can just show the person's
My
face.
my
Yes.
my place appear quite dark.
Yes, I think it's a bit dark.
Put on the light. Put on the light for me. Yeah, I'm trying to put on my lights, and I think my curtains too. So see how it
Yes.
works. Then no, rather, I don't know. Okay. Is it better? That's okay. Never mind. I mean, if you want to know where I am, you can check Gene 5 main block or Gene 8. You'll find me there, so you can see me in person. So Someone Anayal Simpson, and the head of department for accounting. I must say that I am excited about this initiative where you try to, among other things, engage with heads of departments and reps in departments. So at least you have a fair idea of what goes on in other what goes on in the department. So that can kind of help you make an informed decision. Um, I'm told I'm supposed to, what is it? I'm supposed to, among other things, market to the department. Um, okay, I must say that the department has been one of the favorites of students all these years. And it is the only department that if you want to major in, there is a prerequisite. As for the rest, it's free for all. For this department, you need to get at least 60 in your level 200, accounting. And what is 60? What grade is 60? Who can help me? What grade is 60? Okay, 60. Okay, 60 is C. All right. So, okay, thank you. So, once you're able to make a C, then and in UGBS 208, 20 second semester, then you qualify. Okay, you qualify to major in accounting. There are a few instances where somebody may not make the C, but if the person is able to convince the course advisor beyond all reasonable doubts, because as you all know, during exams, a number of things may happen, and as a result of that, you probably made the first semester, you made an A, and second semester you fail A or something happened, you are not able to make the C. We check your track record. We are allowed to do it. So that has been the practice. What are the opportunities? There are several opportunities. There are several opportunities if you decide to major in accounting. There are two routes. People who want to dig deep, so they start and pursue accounting throughout. But accounting curriculum is such that you are able to, in fact, you end up doing a number of the courses. So I do tell people that the kind of accounting training we give you here is more of accounting and finance, because you see that most of the finance courses are core courses, accounting and core courses, but accounting courses are not their core courses. Okay, and that should also give you a fair idea that, look, majoring in accounting means that you have the opportunity to take all the major, the key strategic and core finance courses. You certainly do have opportunity to take other, field and other related issues. There are other options when it comes to the professional exams as well. You get a lot more exemptions if you major in accounting. And not that we are reviewing the curriculum to be like ICAG or ACCA, but we do have some, conversation. We do have some conversation. We do have some arrangement conversation with ACCA, with CIMA and ICAG, and even exploring other, relation with CIT, the Chartered Institute of Taxation. So you can get some exemptions once you major in accounting. I'm aware other what's the name? Other colleagues in the other department are also trying to emulate by having some form of arrangement or conversation with the professional bodies, okay, that tend to run, should I say, similar courses in their department. I mean, our colleagues, my colleagues are engaging. We are people centered. Accounting is such that once you're done, you can do any other thing in the world. You can go and major in marketing. You can go and major in HR. I mean, anything. But if you want to do your master's in accounting related field, certainly we need to have evidence that you've done your first degree in accounting, or you have done a lot more accounting that gives you the basis. There are a few developments in recent times where at the master's level, apart from MBA accounting, EMBA accounting that we have, we also have what we call MSc accounting and finance. And we have two streams. We have those with accounting background and those with no accounting background. Those with accounting background, they do only 2 semesters. Those without accounting background, they do 3 semesters. So the first semester is to elevate them a bit, kind of prepare them for the area of the accounting. So when they start the main program, they will not struggle too much. There are other programs that as a department we are looking at, taking into account development on the market, issues like big data, issues like data analytics. So we are actually considering developing programs around accounting and business data analytics. We are looking at taxation, having a specialization along the tax, area, auditing and forensic, related issues, oil and gas, and so on and so forth. So I think that I would just end here and rather ask you to pose questions. So essentially, these are the should I say, the general things I want to share with you. I've said something about colleagues in the department. Yeah, we are all hardworking. We are people-centered. We operate open door policy. You can walk in and find out if you are in doubt. I can't say much about other department, but in our department, one of the things we try to do is that for course advisory, we always encourage lecturers not just sign their forms, but you have conversation with them. I know Dr. Jenny Boatin is for level 400. Dr. Abu George is for 300 and other related issues. So we try as much to be as open as possible and be your friends and be professional with you as well. So let me pause here and probably you ask your questions. So I'll answer. Maybe in answering some of them, I could also brag a bit about my department. All right. So I'll pause here. And let me listen to you.
Thank you very, very much, sir. So please, it's question time. So if you have any question, just give me a wave. You can use the hand option, and then I'll either unmute you, or you can type in your question in the chat option. You have two options here. You can either use the hand, and then I'll unmute you to ask your question, or you can type in your question in the chat option. Please, nobody should unmute him or herself, okay, so that this thing can go on very well. You can either type in your question in the chat option or raise your hand so that I can unmute you so that you can ask your question personally. Is that okay? So Portia has a question. Portia, please go ahead. Doc, please, are you here with us?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I think somebody had just. I'm here with you. People are typing, trying to type their questions.
Okay, so
I thought
I can read it
Portia's hand
out.
was up, so I thought that Portia was going to speak.
Yeah, Portia, please unmute yourself so that you can speak.
Okay, let me try and answer the ones that are here.
Okay.
Someone wants to know whether once you major in accounting, you get automatic exemption or you have to finish. That is one of them. The other one too says that BA whether can change to include accounting. That is no, what you are admitted with is what you have to finish with. I think the exemptions actually I'm seeing another exemption related. So are the exemptions applicable to only BSc or BA, those who combine with accounting? What stream of the MSc will program will you be admitted if you major in finance? Okay. All right, let me try and answer these ones. So let me start with the last one. If you major in finance, what we'll do is that we'll look at your transcripts. okay, because there are some people who major in finance and they try to pick account-related courses as affiliate beyond the level 200, accounting. So when we see that, we give them the opportunity to do the MSc proper, not through to do the 2 semesters and not 3 semesters. There are those who also have finished and probably started with the professional exams and they are maybe part 2 or something. Okay, that one too, because they have done some accounting and a professional, we consider them as well. That's for the exemptions. Currently, I think we have focused more on the BSs, the BSs. But until we began the BA, accounts with other ones, what is happening is that we are actually looking at a different MOU for that. Those who are combining accounts with other ones. So for now, it is being handled case by case basis. Look at the course that you have done. Then you are given the course that you did in accounting. Based on that, you are given exemptions. Okay. But for you to get the whole bouquet number of exemptions for ACCA, CIMA, and so on and so forth, that one, the competition has been more of the BSc. Is it something that you can get in the course whilst you are studying or after? I think ACCA came out with an arrangement that you can apply for exemption. You can apply for exemption, and whilst going through the program. Then you also have the one that you have to finish. That is for the ICAG. After the ICAG, you have to finish. You have to complete. And you apply for the exemptions. I am aware for ICAG, when you get first class, you also get scholarship. So you go through, but once you fail, then it means that you have to take care of your bills. That is for that. I hope I've responded to your answers.
Yes, please. I think
Okay.
Portia is here now.
Okay. But before Portia comes, Elvis want to know whether the first class thing also relates to BA accounting combined. Yes, I'm very sure of that. Okay, if it's BA accounting combined and you get first class, yes, you also have scholarship from ICT. Yes, thank you.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi,
I'm here.
Portia, please go ahead.
Good morning. Please, I just made inquiries from the ACCA authorities, and I was asking of my exemptions, and they told me I have 7 exemptions while I'm in school, and then I also write the exams. But I want to know, what if I have exemptions for introduction to accounting, and that is their fundamental to accounting there. I get exemption. I don't get exemption for that because I didn't do well. Do I write again, or I write the exams in school again? Which of them do I?
Okay, let me try to see whether I understood your question. So you are in school, you are majoring in accounting.
Yes.
Okay, and you apply for exemption under the special dispensations as far as ACCA is concerned.
Yes.
So you are exempted from the fundamental accounting, and you are saying that you, assuming the one that you took here, you don't do well. Which one are you supposed to read? Are you supposed to write the Legon one, or supposed to write the ACCA one?
Yes.
All right. It's the Legon one that you have to write. You have to pass the Legon one. But let me also say that by the time you get to level 300, 400, I think you certainly would have been through with your introductory accounting. Okay. You should have been finished by then. But as I said, trying to answer your hypothetical question. When that happens, the primary thing is to be able to write the University of Ghana, okay, and pass, okay, and pass, and that gives you that exemption, okay.
Thank you.
All right, welcome. Yes, any more? Okay, I can see discipline has actually made the ASA president has actually made a point that yes, the scholarship is for only first class. Okay, but for the exemption, yes, you all get exemption. Okay, all right. Samuel said he thought the exemption was actually based on whose discretion. Their discretion. No, they have a policy, and usually based on should I say an MOU that will have with the professional body. Because every year we are supposed to send them an update of our curriculum, our course outline, and I must also say that along the line, when they are also revision in the professional syllabus, they also make it available to us. In the past, we were teaching, our students, those who major, like we're teaching them lots and lots of things that we're not putting them on our course outline. So we're getting few exemptions. So when that happened, we had to try and make sure that we capture virtually everything we do on our course outline so that we can get a lot more exemptions. And we are working on getting a lot more exemption, making sure that the course doesn't become the degree doesn't become a professional course, because there are certain things that university students are supposed to know. Okay, they are supposed to know, not to be overly specialized, but opportunity to be able to do other things. All right. As our president is asking me, what's my take on the perception that accounting is difficult course, and what will be my advice? I don't think there's any course in the world that is cheap or easy, and I also don't believe there's any course or program in the world that is difficult. It's all about being focused, determined, and work hard. A lot depends on you as an individual. There are people who we call them sharp-brain. Okay, we call them sharp-brain. Whilst people are watching the Liverpool, Man U, Real Madrid games. Yeah, everybody, yes, we are watching. When you get back and you are sleeping, they will wake up and go over all the things that they need to, and you see them blowing. You have to know yourself, but I do disagree. The fact that there are people that even secondary school, they did visual arts. They come here, major in accounting, they get first class, and all kinds of home economics and so on and so forth. So I believe that all you need to do is to be disciplined, as we have the name of ASA president, and be determined, and manage your time very well. And I think you should be able to, yes, excel. Someone also, Elvis, want to find out about the courses in level 300. The lecturers, how different is that from 100 to 100? Yes, certainly different from 100 to 100, because as you grow up, more responsibilities, as you know. I mean, when you are a little boy or girl, they were doing a lot of things for you, being spoon-fed here and there. But as you climb up, a lot more will be expected of you. It wouldn't just be you coming to class and sitting down and copying notes. You need to also ask questions. You need to develop other soft, skills, as well. Level 300, the accounting courses. You do. I think the only accounting course you do level 300 first semester is Introduction to Financial Reporting. At the second semester, you also do financial reporting again and auditing. But most of the other courses are finance and HR and marketing because they are university-wide, courses. When you get to the final year, that is where you do a lot more accounting. That is where you do a lot more accounting courses and very, very few UGBS, courses. That is that. Somebody wants to know, you need to take a letter from HOD to be able to apply for exemption. Yes. Some you go there, once you get there, sometimes they require some form of letters, no more like letter, but something to confirm you are a student. So you come and a form is signed and everyone, it's good. It's good to go. When that happens, I mean, that will be done for you by the department. Can a full professional qualification like ICG qualify one to do MSc? Yes, for our MSc program, we have what we call the degree cohort and the non-degree cohort, that is professional cohort. So if you are chartered accountant, ICAG, ACCA, straight away you come into this, we admit you and you do 2 semesters, okay, without a degree. Okay, yes, that is also possible. And will I advise someone who failed accounting 1 and 2, but still believes accounting is what he or she wants? I don't think you have demonstrated enough that accounting is what you want to do, because if it's really accounting you want to do, you should see evidence in your accounting 1 and 2. Okay, so even if 2 is not that good, but 1 was good, I think that can be considered. I will not advise because things are going to be quite tougher, as you go along. I know there are people who maybe parents are saying that accounting is what you need to do. If you feel you don't have what it takes, you feel it's not something you are excited about, why not? We can arrange and we can have a conversation with your parents and advise accordingly, because there are people who began like that and by way of they also punishing their parents, they don't do well at all. And they don't let their parents know their results until they get to graduation and they can't graduate, then that's where their parents get to know. So I would really encourage you that if you are having problems, your uncle or whatever is pushing you, forcing you to do, and you don't really want to do it, and you are explaining and still do not understand, we can have a conversation. Maybe sometimes it could also be that we can do it, but somebody has told you something about the course. So you have that perception that, look, it's a no thing. As for this, you kill yourself and you won't have social life and all those things. Look, that's not the case. You can still major in accounting and grab and have a girlfriend who you will marry, in future. And also participate in church activities and participate in other religious activities and participate in clubs and other stuff, because I would always encourage my students not to be overly book long, but it's also try and get other things doing to become a complete person. What are the advantages of accounting over other courses in terms of job prospect? I mean, it's obvious. Every organization needs more than, okay, more than one person with solid accounting background. But if you take HR organization, how many HR people do you think an organization may need? Maybe at best two. Okay, if the business is big enough. But for those with accounting background, certainly we need more. We need more. And I think a survey that was done requires that the supply of accountants falls below the demand. If you're an accounting person, you're not getting job, it means that you probably have not added other things to it and to make you, should I say, appealing. I do tell people that it's not only about only you getting the first class, but what other things can you do? Okay, what other things can you do? Your ability to communicate well, express yourself, have confidence, seeing volunteerism on your CVs and other related issues. They all make your CV very appealing, and people want to hear you out and they give you the opportunity. There are lots and lots of our accounting students. I mean, those that work under me, those who work under other colleagues who are doing so well outside the country, becoming overall best students, learning all kinds of stuff. Those doing some technology-based things, and look, they are making us all proud. Maybe we need to start capturing these things on our website so that people will get to know it. So the opportunities are there. The opportunities are there all over the place. Okay. People say accounting is boring. I disagree. If accounting were to be boring, I don't think my wife would have married me. So accounting makes you exciting person, unless you decide to make it boring. But the exciting area, it permits. You are seeing management in there, you are seeing HR in there, you are seeing taxation, you are doing all kinds of things. Okay. The only disadvantage that I have noticed with accounting is that if you don't take care, you will not spend on yourself. If you major in accounting, you always want to spend on others because you feel, oh, I don't think I need this. So that's the only disadvantage that I have realized, and I've been advised that Charlie, I need to chill. So nowadays, because of my wife, I've been chilling. That's the only disadvantage that I have heard of. But it's not boring. Okay. Anymore? I think the things went up quickly. Are there any other things?
Please, sir, you have
Rebecca.
a question.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Please.
Phil, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Um, Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Sir, please, I proud to what you said. I've noticed that computerized accounting is not part of our field or uh, um, uh, field of study. But will you advise that since maybe this time around all the companies, I mean, most of them are switching from, let's say, manual inputs to computerized, let's say, accounting. They are using computerized accounting method. Will you advise that maybe, is there any exams or course that you advise that as a business administration student who is majoring in accounting to participate in that will
Okay.
maybe be much
All
of
right.
beneficial to the person or something?
All right. Thank you for the question. I must say that level 300 you have computer application in management, but when you get to 400 you have accounting information system. Okay. And what happens is that you are exposed to the principles underlining, let's say, computerized accounting, and you also get the opportunity to practice using Tally, using Sage and Excel. Unfortunately, just one semester. Just one semester. So one of the things that we are looking at is that when we review the thing, we could probably do it more than a semester so that people can. If it's a course that I used to teach, so we probably use about 5-6 weeks going through the business cycle. Okay, from transaction cycle, from the sale, from the purchases, and so on and so forth. Okay, after which you now get into how these things work within the IT environment. Those
Okay.
who get opportunity to major in accounting, you also have what we call computer applications in accounting at the master's level, which again they go, beyond what they did undergrad. Again, they use more applications, the ERPs and the standalones, and even looking at process design, okay, and even
Okay.
what kind of software, whether you want to buy a tanky software or customize, tailored and so on and so forth. So they are there. They are all
Okay.
over the place. They are all
Okay.
over the place.
Thanks.
I'm also aware that ASA would usually have a conversation with the department. Some companies will come around and we negotiate that they charge highly subsidized fees so that you can also go through some of the software because we give them the free space, all right, and therefore they charge our students quite less to do that.
Practice with their software.
Yes, to use some of the software.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, welcome. Any more question in there that I've not answered yet? The moderator.
Yes, please. We have a few questions here, but before that, Portia has a follow-up question.
Okay.
Portia, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, hi.
Please, I wanted to ask, what are the provisions made for ACCA, the settings that the exams we write, and the timetable for our school exams? Does it clash or something, or there are provisions made for that?
Okay. What I know is that when it comes to university exams, okay, we don't allow what we call quarantine in the past. Quarantine, when you see one course clashing, you have to sit down and write two papers, before you leave the place. But because of the timetable issues now, that is not, entertained at all. I also know with the ACCA and CA, they have different settings. So what you do is that you also need to plan your exam such that it will not clash with, the University of Ghana exams. Do you get me? So that is what because the University of Ghana cannot change their exams timetable because of you alone or a few of you going to write professional exam. So the practice has been that ACC, ICA, they have different option timing and you look at it and plan accordingly. I know in the Pacific ICA, for instance, they have May and November. Okay, so some students who do the November one because exams will be in December. Okay, so they will write in May. And you also have, because May, that is when you're also writing the exams and vice versa. I think for ACC as well. So that's the little I can say about that one.
And
Okay, I
please,
hope that is good.
yes, please. And please, I heard every year some companies come to UGBS, like for the heads of departments to get people for them to work for and all that. How true is that?
Okay. It is true. It is true. I can say a lot about my department. I mean, we have some friends in industry, some in practicing firms, some oil company, and so on and so forth. So one of the things that I've been doing over the years, and I believe that colleagues have been doing, is that our students at the MSc, I mean, the master's level in general, we have been conscientizing them that look, one way of helping the university, the department precise, is to give opportunity for intentional other things. So virtually every year we get that. And what happened is that when we also we select our best students, best not as in first class. There are people lower and upper, we still give them the opportunity. But they are first class, they also go and embarrass us. So we go through our internal screening, people with the right caliber attitude. They go out there and they go and excel. So once they excel, It means that every year they'll be coming to us for us to provide students for them to do their national service, and they keep them. They are all over the place. They are all over the place, from Talu, Airtel, Tigo, Vodafone, the oil companies, and so on and so forth. Okay. So that is there. I can say that for my department. Okay. So we also do our own screening and make sure we send our best food, our best people out there. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Portia. Sir, please, we have a couple of questions in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody wants to know the underlying difference between ACCA and ICAG.
Underlining, if I'm not an ICA, ACCA, but what I can say is that you cannot practice as a chartered accountant in Ghana without ICAG. Okay. So ACCA, as you know, I mean, it's UK based, but they have developed it such that, I mean, people all over the world are doing that. ICAG, it's country specific. Even though you can be ICAG member and work anywhere in the world, you can also be ICAG member and work anywhere, okay, in the world. ICAG also has some association with ICAG, ICA, England and Wales, and other, I mean IFAC. So their syllabus also done such that they reflect developments in the global developments in the global world. But I must say that if I study their syllabus content, I can say that they are okay, comparable. They are comparable. But as you know, ACCA means you need to pay pounds. So if you are rich, that is bad. If you are somebody who is not rich but not poor, like me, uh, why not? You may want to try and do ICAG so that at least you can manage the small resources that you have. I also say that ACC is also becoming more digitized. Most of the things computerized. But I'm sure ICAG will get there very soon. But I must say that they are all good. They are all good. Depends on your resources and your desire wanting to practice in Ghana or otherwise. Yes.
Okay, sir,
I
thank
hope I'm
you.
not talking too much.
No, please, I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Please,
Any
Osman
more?
wants to know. He said, considering the proposal about the 6-week studies, sir, please, what is your take on it? Can we learn all that within 6 weeks?
Okay. The 6 weeks, okay, of lectures, of teaching, doesn't mean you're going to have only 6 meetings. Okay. It's going to be 12 meetings. That is the understanding I got when this thing was going on. So what will happen is that so if you take the course that I teach in level 400, publicity accounting, instead of having a meeting once, you're going to have 2 meetings in a week. So in all, you're going to have 12 meetings. So 12 meetings and you are doing 2 hours. So you can do the calculation. That is it. And I don't think that should be a problem. Yes, there'll be pressure on you, but because it's COVID online, uh, no walking, no running around, we all have to just adjust because we don't want any problem, any problem where we can have what we call the reoccurrence of the COVID. Yes, so it is possible. It can be done. Mm. You guys, you are good, but I don't know how good you are. Me, I know you are really, really good. If you set your mind on doing something, you do it. So it will be 12 meetings instead of even if you are doing 6 weeks, but it will be 12 meetings. Yes, Osman.
Okay, thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
And please, if I haven't addressed your question, kindly type it again. Kindly type your question again if it hasn't been addressed, or raise up your hand so that you are called. Okay, sir, please, you have another question.
Okay.
Abraham says, what is the way forward after one's accounting degree? Which area of study can an accounting student take, considering MSc or MBAs?
Okay. I mean, after first degree in accounting, as I said, you can do anything, anything. Okay, at the master's level. But what I know is that if you do anything, you can't just come and do masters. I mean, in accounting, we shouldn't see evidence of appreciation of the accounting principles. MBA is good. MSc is also good. But let me say that with the MSc, currently the MSc, when you are through with the MSc here, you go and write the final part of ICAG. That is also an MOU that we've entered into with them. We are considering negotiating something with CIMA and ACCA. But currently we have an MOU with ICAG that once you are through, you do the final part. If you want to do your PhD, as at now, whether you have MBA or MSc, you can still do PhD. What we need to see is evidence of your ability to do research, and somebody in the department willing to supervise you, okay, your work, and that is it. You are good to go. Um, I think somebody want us to dive into auditing a bit. The auditing firm, do they employ only accounting students or at least some finance or marketing students? The practicing firm do not engage only accounting students. But most of them are accounting people. You should also know that there are others too who have other background. That is why we introduced the BA admin, so that people with psychology, economics can also come in. But a chunk of them are more of accounting people, because their work, they do more of the audits. So other non-accountants or non-accounting degree holders may be in the field of the advisory. I mean, they also engage computer science people. And you see, such people need to be trained. Some people need to be trained. But if you are an accountant or you are a third degree in accounting and you probably go do masters in computer science or data analytics, and you are auditing, you are doing a system audit of an organization, I mean, you are better positioned than somebody who has been doing computer all his or her life. Okay, so uh, I can say they get a lot more accounting students and other people. Yes, yes, I'm seeing other ones too. Please, will we be introduced using? Yes, yes, yes. You'll be introduced to Tally in the final year. I mean, Tally. I know Tally. There are even conversations to even, as I said, because it's one semester. But those days that I used to do, I start with basic Excel, how to link cells. Okay, so pick out transaction, link cells, and generate your final report, your financial statements. Then you do Tally, Sage, yes, you go through as well. So you'll be introduced before you complete. What level will I advise a student to start a professional course? This is a difficult question, difficult question, because I really do not know you. I mean, you should know yourself. Some people they can multitask. Okay, they can do so. All they do is about just studying, 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 studying. There are those who also think that, look, I want to finish the first degree and have other life, social life. So when I start, and we have a number of them. I mean, some of our students finish While they are doing a national service in the department, they write all the papers and they are done. I mean, we have a number of them, you know, around, and they continue doing their masters. We have a number of them, you know, all over the place. So if you think you have what it takes to combine, and you can still get the social, get the soft skills, why not? You can do that. Maybe if you want a personal advice, I may have to see you and we may have to talk more on that one. But you should know yourself. What is it that you can take on? Do you have MSc in economics after BSc? I am not sure about MSc in economics. You having MSc in economics here? Maybe it could be a program that is being developed. I don't have an idea. But you are asking whether after accounting one can do that. I know there's this program, economic management policy program that is done at the economics department. And I know people who are their first degree in accounting, masters in accounting, and they are doing it. I know that. But MSc economics, as I said, I don't know, but I know the EPM. Okay. If you have ACCA without ICA, can you still work in an accountant? Yes, you can work in an accounting firm, but you cannot practice if you are not ICAG. Okay, yeah, you can practice as a chartered accountant. Okay, but you can work as an accountant in the country. There are a lot of them all over. And you can also teach. Okay, you can be ACCA and teach. Okay, all right. Okay. What proof do you need? I mean, to convince someone that you can do research. I mean, longest is one of them. Dissertation. I mean, it's one of them. Sometimes some students also do some research with lecturers in the department, and all those things can evidence, not newspaper publications. No, not newspaper publications. Okay. There are people who did not also do longer saving undergrad, did not do longer saving undergrad, but during a national service, they're exposed to some of the research rudiments, and they end up even coming to do MPhil, and they excel. They excel. Okay, that's that. What else? Someone want to know the difference between accounting and finance. Hmm. Hmm. Let me start. Let me start that historically, um, uh, finance was part of accounting. So even now, in most multinational, when you say finance department, we are talking about accountants there. Okay. If you get to US, UK, and in fact, if you pick SEMA, for instance, they use the word finance more than the word accounting. All right. And when they say finance, they mean accounting. They mean accounting. Finance, you can also have people finance that they are geared towards banking. Okay, so there's more of banking and I mean no accounting or little accounting. You can have also people with finance and they also geared more towards economics. You can also have people finance and they are geared towards insurance or risk management. You also have people finance and they are geared towards mathematics. You know, so you have mathematical finance and other related issues. Okay, but in its strictest sense, when somebody uses the word finance as a within organizational setting, what they mean is they're talking more about the accounting function that is strategic in nature, not bookkeeping, no bookkeeping. Okay, more of the tactical and the strategic, bits. All right. Okay, Manuel, I hope that is good. Manuel, I hope that is clear. Okay. All right. Any more, moderator? Any question that I've not seen?
Yes, sir. You have a question from Nana Bonsu. Ellen, please mute yourself. Yes, please. So you have a question from Nana Bonsu. Nana Bonsu, please go ahead.
Good morning.
Nana Bonsu, your network is like karaoke. So can you type?
Yes, Nana Bonsu, please type your question.
I think if you can type, or you can call one of your friends to ask the question on your behalf, because we can't really hear you.
Okay, he's typing the question.
Okay, well, whilst he's doing that, any other questions? Oh, who is that? Who is exposing him or herself that is at the lorry station? Who is that? All right. Moderator, if there are other questions, we can answer whilst we wait for Nana Bonsu.
There are no questions for now. Please.
Moderator, don't you have a question for me?
Very soon. Oh, I've asked all
Moderator,
my questions.
don't you have a question for me? You've asked all your questions.
Yes,
So are you majoring in accounting?
I'm an accounting student, please.
Already?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right. So you are actually a convert, so you need to make more disciples. All right.
Please, if you don't have any question, would end this session very soon for the executive to take charge. Nana Bonsu, please, I'm waiting for your question, then I can end this. So I guess there are no questions. Okay, thank you very much, sir. We are very grateful for you coming. We've learned a lot. I'm sure most of us have learned a lot today. Please, I need your permission to let him go.
Okay,
if you don't have
thank
any
you.
question.
Thank you for the opportunity. And as indicated, if you hear something, okay, it's always good to want to find out from colleague lecturer, okay? Bible says that there is safety in the counsel of the multitude. So don't always maybe get information from one person and you're okay. Ask a lot more people, okay, so that at least you are going to synthesize the responses you get so you can make an informed decision. As I said, even if your parents or a relation is asking you to do something, yes, that is fine. Try and get a lot more information. I would have done science if I have listened to my parents. Okay, but I got a lot more information elsewhere. I ended up doing what I did, what I'm doing now. Okay, I would have also gone onto the job market to go and be running around 8 to 5 kind of stuff. But along the line, looking at my temperament, what I believe God wants me to do, and also engaging people, I realized that look, it's a good thing to be here. Okay, to help. So please do that. Doors are open. Dr. Janine Boating, it's one person you can approach. Dr. Abuajotre is also in the department. Mrs. We have ladies too there, Dr. Mrs. Okay. Rita Bequin is also there. If there are things that you believe that ladies can help you, you can discuss it better with ladies. I mean, she's there. Dr. Tediose is also there. Dr. Kofi is also there. Professor Midu, Dr. Sari. I mean, a whole lot. Dr. Dinati. They are all over the place. Different areas of interest, and as I said, you can bounce off your ideas with them and they'll be willing to assist you. Thank you so much, and we wish you the very best.
Thank you very much, sir. Please, before you leave, can you please give us your details, your number or your email?
Oh, I think for my email address is cool. I mean, what I need to just go to the UGBS website, Department of Accounting, and get my email there. But for my number, I think that I would not want to. Yes, I left Dr. Usu, who taught you level 200. Okay, Dr. Usu is there as well. As for my phone number, I think that for me not to overly open up because sometimes people call you all kinds of time. Okay, so let's start the conversation via mail. So where it becomes necessary for us to talk, I will give my number to you personally. So we will have a conversation. Okay. I know
Okay,
some of the
thank
ASA
you very much.
executives, they have my number, and I've been telling them they should not call me before 8 o'clock in the morning. So,
sir, please, I've typed my question. I've typed my question now.
Okay, Nana Bonsu.
Yes, sir.
Okay, somebody who want to do who want to be a financial engineer. I think it would be great. It would be great to have a degree in accounting before you get in there. You'll be great. In fact, you'll be brutal. Okay, you'll be brutal to have a first degree, then get into the. I mean, you'll be brutal. Okay. You also have people who could also do the engineering first degree and come and do their masters, in accounting. So the MSc accounting and finance, for instance, will also be something you can look at. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
And
Do
enjoy the
have a
month.
lovely day.
You too. Bye.
And please don't leave yet. Okay, we have our executives here who would like to say something little. So please don't leave yet. Discipline, please, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. So I will
Okay, so please, before Discipline would speak, kindly note that I would ask you just 5 questions, and anybody who can answer these questions will get 20 CDs each. Then I'm giving the most participating member 50 CDs. Yes, that's how we do it here. So I hope you were all listening because I'm just asking you 5 simple questions, just 5 simple questions, and then you get 20 CDs if you can answer the question. If you are able to answer the question, simple 20 CDs. Then after, I'll give 50 CDs to the most participating member. I think I'm being fair here, right? Please don't send me your Momo number. I've not asked you for anything. Once again, my name is Nevisa, and I'm your moderator for today. So we have Discipline here. Discipline, please, we are ready for you. Hi, everybody. Yeah, so we are waiting for Discipline. The first question I would ask, can you all see me?
Yes, I've answered the first question. Yes, I can see you.
That wasn't the first question.
But that was the first question you asked. Can you all see me?
Please, my first question. I'm the moderator here. Kindly respect that.
Yes, ma. Hey, someone is saying you look so beautiful. Wow.
I'll block you.
Who, me?
Yes, keep quiet. My first question, what's the name of the HOD?
Please me.
What's the name of the HOD?
Please me.
Simpson or say.
Simpson or say.
Oh, I said me.
Me.
Simpson,
Samuel.
Dr.
Please,
Simpson.
please.
Dr.
Wait. If you
Samuel.
want to answer the
Dr.
question, I want
Samuel
to see
Simpson.
your face. I want to see who I'm
Dr.
talking to, so please.
Oh, the face is not nice like that.
I want to see your face. What's the name of our HOD?
The face there to take marks.
Dr. Samuel Osei Simpson.
See your
I
face.
can't see anybody.
Dr. Samuel Simpson.
Okay.
I said it first.
I'm waiting. I can't hear you. I want to see you.
Charlie.
Dr. Samuel Osei
Simpson.
Please let me say mine.
Please say
Dr.
yours.
N.Y. Simpson.
Dr. Samuel Nanaya Simpson.
Where's your face?
See her face, oh, please. We didn't see her face.
Please, whoever spoke, I want to see you. My pen is here. I'm writing your names down for the money.
It's
the lady who just spoke.
M-A-R, right? M-A-R-I-O.
The lady who just spoke, please. Let me see your face so that you can win.
But some of us who are at a place that we can't review our face to. What do you have to do about it? Meanwhile, we are answering the question.
I'm Portia.
Levisa, please.
Portia.
Levisa, please. Can I talk?
Portia, please, where are you?
Nevisa.
I can't don't mention my name.
Oh, who is that? Oh, let the lady see my face. I'm waiting.
Samuel Nanaya Simpson. Samuel Nanaya Simpson. Dr. Samuel Nanaya Simpson. The name is Bells. Give me my money.
Oh, you can't see me.
Dr.
Portia, I
Samuel.
can't see you. I can't see you, Portia.
Nevisa, but I'm talking.
Stop talking.
20 see the spell.
Dr. Samuel Nanaya Simpson.
Manuel, keep quiet so that she can see my face.
My friend, go and sleep.
Have you written my name?
Portia, don't worry, you won the money. The boy is making money.
No, wait. Wait,
Nevisa, this is not fair.
It's very, very bad.
I'm telling my details.
Please write my name and the number is already there. So just say the money.
Portia, congratulations.
No, please. My number is already there.
God bless you. I'm Portia Ahen.
Okay. Portia, thank you very much. I can see your number.
So,
please, are you ready?
Why?
Texting, I can see you are here. Tell us something.
I'm also sending my number.
Don't send any number.
Oh, why? No.
Hello.
Texting.
Hello.
Texting. You're an executive of the Accounting Students Association. Please tell us something.
Hello, please, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
This texting always. I guess most of you have seen me before.
No, please.
Yeah. And you have seen me before.
You've seen me before. Your face.
Yes, you have seen me before.
Hey.
Well, I'm the financial secretary for. Are you guys listening to me?
Yes, please.
Well, I said I'm the financial secretary for Accounting Student Association. And as usual, I pass through the same process you guys are passing through right now. You'll be going to level 300, and then you're gonna meet Mr. Godfred, probably known as Amando. You'll be meeting Dr. Asari and the rest. But then what I can say is, like what Dr. Simpson said, you have to be disciplined with respect to your time, especially Dr. Godfred. Please and please and please make sure that you go to class early, else he will sack you.
You're not even going to class. It's online.
Well, good for you. You're not even going to class, it's online. But then please, whatever he will ask you guys to do, kindly partake. You may not know the time that he will actually ask you guys to do something really important that will actually count in your examination. So please, kindly do whatever he will say and then do it well. Else maybe you may not know, like I said, he will pick one particular maybe assignment or anything that you guys did, and he will based on it and grade you. So please, and then with respect to Dr. Asari too, make sure you participate, even though it's online. Participate so that you get your 5 point. Else you'll be sharing 5.5 and 5 point. You might not get some. So please participate, and if you participate well, you may able to, or you might be able to get your 5 point or whatever they call it, and then good to go. Then the 300 life. Yeah, 300, you'll be going to different department and the whole lot. You can ask our dear moderator, Navisa. She did accounting, but then she is now doing other course. And then you can ask our president, Zlatan. He did accounting, and then he is now offering what? Another course. But just that you have to go through the process. Even if you don't like it, try and pass it. The stress alone, combining the receipt and then the current course that you'll be offering, it will be something like a burden. So please try as much as possible and pass it, and pass what? Just once, so that at least you'll be free and not be thinking about writing receipt and everything. Okay, that's my advice I will give you guys. Thank you.
Okay, thanks, and thank you very much. Please, our Zoom would end very soon. So kindly note that Discipline has dropped the details of the Accounting Students Association in the chat. So please look at it. I've given you my number and you have the details of the BAJCL too. Thank you all for coming. I have just one winner, Portia.
Hey,
So
But Navita, why? Why?
oh, this is
please,
not fair.
I'm
You
coming
said
to choose. I'm coming to choose. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
you know the name now.
Oh,
First.
please. I'm
I have
Portia. Yeah.
I have names in my head. I don't know these people, so wait. But before I'll choose my winners, please make sure that you pay your BAJCL dues, okay?
For
If you
sure.
don't
I've been
pay your
paying
dues,
since
you
level
can't do
100.
your manual registration. Please
I
don't talk
pay
when
in
I'm
advance.
talking. Those talking, I can recognize your voices. Nana
Sir,
Bonsu, I know it's you.
so start paying our BAJCRD. Is that what you said?
Yes, pay your BAJCL dues because it's very important. You need it for your manual registration. Anything can go on wrong with your Sakai. Anything can go on wrong with your MIS. You need a manual registration to verify that you're even a student or to verify that you've even taken that particular course. Don't take this lightly, please.
So how much
Please
is it now?
make sure that
Hello,
you pay
Navisa.
your BAJCL
Navisa.
dues. Let's see. Wait,
Navisa.
wait.
How
Yes,
much
I'm
is it?
listening.
Paying dues is not about manual registration here. You are kind of part of the
Who am I
association.
speaking to? I'm listening.
Navisa, I said how much is it now?
It's not
Hello,
yet been
Navisa, please, can I
decided.
talk?
I'll communicate to you once it's decided, but it's likely to be the same as last year, so that wouldn't really be a problem.
Okay, so they're coming to school. Is it confirmed now that we are coming? That's what me I want to know.
It hasn't been confirmed yet. It's probable, so
You want to go tomorrow? You understand?
We've moved on.
please let me choose my winners.
Yeah.
I
So
have Portia.
Yes.
Yeah.
Portia, you want 20 CDs from me. I have Nana Bonsu.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'm trying to remember another name.
Mario,
Hey,
CEO
David.
Manuel.
Phil.
CEO
Mario.
Manuel.
Yeah,
Mario.
yes, that's
Mario.
my name. That's my name.
PHELLS. Phil.
Yes, that's my name.
Yeah.
That's my name.
Yes.
CEO
So
Manuel.
please text me. And Osman asked the question. Osman, if you are here, please text me. Please, if they are not here, don't go and tell them. Oh.
Please, I'm
Please
also
text me,
here.
Osman.
Nevisa, Fel just texted you.
Hey, Navis, I just asked you a question. So meet and Pat.
Who
I
is
also
this?
did.
Irene.
Irene, you're not part.
Hey,
Nevisa,
how?
Irene, go and sleep.
So
You like
I
money.
have Portia, Nana Bonsu, Phil,
Yeah.
and
CEO Manuel.
Osmond, and Kezia.
No,
Kezia has
CEO
been
Manuel.
commenting. So Kezia, please text me too.
Hey, this girl.
Yes, so please, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you'll be joining us in the accounting department. I'm sure they're giving you enough reason for you to choose accounting. If not, please enter my DMs, contact the accounting president, discipline, or the BHACR website, or any of the social media handles. You can use that to ask any of your questions.
Nevisa,
Who
can
is
you
that?
give your number again?
Navis, for this
Your
meeting,
contact.
who is it
My
for?
number is 026-1577159.
Navis, at the meeting, what level is it for?
It's for level 300. I mean, yeah, 200 going to 300.
026 1577
For everyone, no.
026-1577159.
159. This
Maybe
is Phelps. I'll
my
text you
name,
right now.
please.
I'll text you right now.
Your name is
Ima-
what?
CEO
What is
Manuel.
Phelps?
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel.
CEO,
I
you
can't
are already
hear
a CEO. You have money. Keep quiet.
Oh, come on. Hey, no, this money is from the friends in UGBS. Please allow me.
You cry, you owe me.
I'm
Don't
about to
talk.
choose the most participating member for the 50
What?
CDs.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm here.
Who
Oh,
are
come
you?
on. No, please
Portia.
stop that. I'm here.
Oh, please, that thing will end soon. So let her wrap up so that we can. Okay, so that she gets to mention the name. We beg, guys.
So the participating member for today is nobody.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Yes, because none of you were like very vibrant and all those kind of things.
how?
Portia, you thought you were going to win again.
Who
You
does
like
that?
money.
So
I would have given it to Portia because she
Who
asked
does
a
yeah.
lot of questions, but she has already won some money. So
So
Oh, you think that one even high? Oh, you should
that
have
one
given
is
me
my
like.
friend.
Portia is okay. The 20
Yeah, no
cities is
office.
enough. 20 cities is enough.
so thank you guys.